Hi Collective. I've just finished doing a live with Spencer David, who is a long-standing medium from Coventry in the UK. We are admin in a group called the Collective Dream Space on Facebook with another very talented reader from America, from Alabama, named Kamal. Um, and in this group, we bring spiritual people together. We try and have it as a safe space to ask spiritual questions for spiritual learning. And it was lovely doing the live, and we had some lovely questions. And one thing that I wanted to concentrate on in this video today was something that I started to talk about in the end, which was what it's like in this time being an empath. Now, empaths feel everything so deeply because they don't only have their own feelings, they pick up on the feelings of other people. They pick up on vibrations easier, they feel so deeply. And so, for some people, they can think that they're going through a depression when really it's the energy of someone that they're living with, how they're feeling. You can suddenly feel angry, and it's because you're picking up somebody else's energy. You can feel suddenly down and tearful, and that's someone else's energy. It's sometimes in the early days of awakening, it's hard to determine what is your feelings and what is the feelings of other people. It takes a long time to start to get the kind of signal that, no, that wouldn't be me, because nothing happened for me to feel that way. Like, it's not me. You start to be able to rationalize it. You get a sense, and as you get to know yourself, that inner knowing and going into yourself and knowing how you operate and what triggers you, which, and as a knock on, it might be worth exploring your shadow side and shadow integration. It's like spoken by Carl Jung. Um, it can be worth because then you work out what your triggers are and why things trigger you, and when you know that it's not one of your triggers, it's not you. So then you know that you're picking up somebody else's feelings. So anyway, given the time we're in, where we've gone through a hard period of lockdown with coronavirus, and still in the UK, we're still under a certain type of lockdown, though that is easing. And then straight into the race protests because of the police brutality. And years and years and years and years of systematic racism that have just been like a boiling pot ready to burst. And then at a time when everyone was feeling locked in, then suddenly on the media we see these terrible images, and it's really got to people. Like emotionally, people are angry, people are upset, and that is so understandable, because as a community we've been upset by each and every time we hear things like this. But it was the visuals, I think, for a lot of people that they saw that hit harder. So at this point I want to send love to everybody who is helping towards the fight. Not everyone's going to be on the streets. Not everybody is the type who protests. Some people will be doing meditation circles and bringing good energy. Other people will be doing online campaigns. People will be writing to MPs. People will be doing all sorts. But whatever you're doing, just well done. And don't ever feel like it's not enough, because every bit of support towards trying to get some equality is appreciated and a beautiful thing. So yeah, so as an empath in this time, obviously with so many people feeling hurt, anger, fear, pain. Empaths are picking up on that more than ever. So I think as an empath, it's important now to maybe try and look after yourself extra more than you would normally. Think about using your crystals, like your protective stones, like obsidian, hematite, and like you using your rose quartz to make you feel more soothed. And what else do I like to use? I like to use my amethyst so I can kind of try and raise my vibration above the low vibrational energy that's pulling everyone down. Um, I've got some High Saint John the Conqueror amulet that came today that I'm wearing, and I wear orgonite. I like to wear protective things, and obviously I have my ankh. And then I sometimes wear stones on me or have them around me. And I do a lot of cleansing. I do my spiritual cleansing baths. I do my cleansing with smudging. Sometimes you can just use a incense stick if that's what you got. Just try and concentrate on cleansing any energy away from you that isn't yours. If you have a spiritual bath, tell the water that you want to cleanse away negative energy from you, and tell the water to transmute the energy so that the negative energy isn't stuck for a bit in the water. Let the water consciousness transmute it into something else. It's just a way of making sure that as part of nature we work with nature and we don't bombard it with our stuff. We try and work with the universal energies and the universal laws of like transmutation to transmute the energy into something else so that it can be used differently and not just clogged energy within the system. So it's like, don't put don't put kitchen roll down the toilet because it'll clog the system. um, but yeah, definitely look after yourself. And talk to other people, talk to other empaths, or talk to people who care about you, because it can be difficult when you're feeling like it's you and you're feeling so dark. And it's just sometimes that you're just picking up on the collective reality and the collective, you're tapping into the collective consciousness, which is understandably struggling at the moment. And then with a lot of what the mainstream media, because they constantly bombard things, people don't seem to feel like they get away from the energy. Sometimes it's good to switch your phone off or even just come off social media for a bit. I just mean log out, don't mean you have to delete it, just come off for a bit. Have some mindful time, listen to some high vibrational music, something that gets you happy. Just disconnect, and so you can know how you feel. Knowing yourself is important in this, because you know then what's your feelings and what's anyone else's. But just don't let it all take you down. You can care and you can do whatever you need to do to be part of what is now or to survive through now, but just keep remembering that you are important as an individual and you are important to the collective as an individual and as part of the collective. So just try to keep smiling, because we're all in this together. We are all in this together. You're not alone. Namaste.